Hey look, it's Maurits. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, jump in.
So what are you doing in Bali?
Came here to lock in for a bit, fill out the team and just here to get some work done.
Nice. What time did you wake up today?
A bit of jet lag, so like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Definitely wasn't an early morning, but time zone jump in.
Did you use an alarm?
No, less enough to not have to wake up with an alarm most mornings.
What was the first thing you did when you woke up?
I check my phone. Like every morning, first thing, check my phone, notifications, and see what the market's doing.
And do you prefer coffee or tea?
I'm a matcha type of guy, you know, performative male, so I love a good matcha.
What's your favorite city in the world?
Home city, Cape Town.
And favorite meal?
Ooh, I like to eat for like nutrition, not for like flavor as much. So like a good steak and vegetables is like for me the go-to.
Best country you've ever traveled to?
No, it's got to be Japan. I think most different. Everyone else feels the same. Japan was like a whole new world.
Most overrated country?
US, didn't like the States at all.
Favorite app on your phone?
Probably Twitter. I use it the most for like both like finding out what's happening in the world as well as like one of the few places like I enjoy producing content for.
Song you've had on repeat lately?
Drake by 9. Wait, she was literally just playing it. The banger from the GOAT himself.
Can we check out your villa?
Of course, me casa su casa.
How many hours a day do you work?
Depends on the day. Lately, it's been a lot more. Like last year, I was enjoying traveling, was just doing my thing. But this year, it's been quite a lot, and I never really turn off. But there's also different types of work. Like answering my phone is work, like meetings is work. So you know, like, ideally, like more than 8 hours a day. But depends day to day. Someone's calling me.
Do you go to the gym every day?
I try to go to the gym every day, but realistically, it's usually like 5 to 6 times a week. But yeah, I mean, I do boxing, gym. Like I always kind of switch it up, but most days, yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
Probably like a coconut one. Wait, you want a coconut?
Yes, I would love one.
Too bad, these are my coconuts, but I'll make one for myself. Need a knife. There we go.
What supplements do you take?
I've got them all actually up here. So we've got vitamin D3, we've got lion's mane, we've got magnesium, and then like a fancy multivitamin. But yeah, that's about it. And then like creatine as well, but try not to rely too heavy on supplements. I used to have like a crazy stack, but I just prefer getting it from food.
Last thing you bought that wasn't a necessity?
This is horrid.
Have you ever lied about your age in a room to be taken seriously?
Always. That's like my go-to. I think for years until I was like, initially until like last year, I always lied. When I was like 14, I was 18. And when I was 17, I pretended I was like 21. I always had to lie because like, I'm a bad person, but just people don't take you seriously. If I tell someone that I'm working with, I'm 15 or I'm 16, like they don't give you any respect.
Gotcha. Does all of your success at your age make you happy? If not, what is the most fulfillment you get out of life?
I don't think success makes you happy, but I think I'm like by nature a pretty happy person. I was happy before it, and like I think it just kind of amplifies what you are right now. So no, like money doesn't buy success, but at the same time, people think like, oh, just because you're successful, you can't be happy. Like I have a really good middle ground where I have both. I live a life in balance, keep health in check, I'm able to travel, I'm able to do cool stuff, and the money helps a lot with that. So yeah, it does make me pretty happy.
Is AI gonna replace you?
Not me, but I think a lot of the team might be cooked. But no, it's moving fast. Probably in a couple of years, yeah. But for now, I think if you're at the top of the ladder, you're okay. But very quickly, it's going to catch up to all of us.
And who are the flowers for?
I think they're for my mom. But no, we'll keep that.
How did you first discover crypto?
I was playing Fortnite and I was, like 13, and I was doing competitive wages at the time. So I'd like 1v1 people, and then the winner would get like $10 PayPal. And then I 1v1 someone, almost in my head. I 1v1 someone and I beat them, and they're like, oh, okay, let me pay in crypto. I'm like, bro, I don't have that. What even is that? And then like, bro, the only way I can pay is in crypto. So I downloaded some shitty wallet, they gave me $10, and that was like the first little crypto I ever made.
What was the first coin that you ever bought?
I think it was ETH. He paid me in USDT, and then I bought Ethereum.
How much did you start with?
Very little. I had that was like the first little bit, and then I used to sell lemonade and made a little bit of money with that, and then I deposited that, but a couple $100 a max.
And at what point did you realize that this could actually be a career?
Pretty quickly. I did really well, like super soon, last bull run, and then I went to zero and lost it all, and then I kind of like lost hope. So it was kind of like, holy shit, this is a thing, to like, fuck, this isn't it, and then like made it back again.
What's the most you've ever made in a single day?
I've had some like 7-figure unrealized days, but it's like realized profit, like cashed out, low 6 figures.
And what's the most you've ever lost in a single day?
On futures, like literally liquidated, I lost $250,000 publicly. I was 17 at the time. It was the morning before my English exam, and I woke up, the markets absolutely shat themselves. Positions got liquidated. I was in a bunch of longs, and just completely lost $250,000 the morning of my English exam. I then had to go in and write an important exam, and thank God did pretty well. But then it hit me as soon as I got home. I was just like, fuck. It was basically all the money I had at the time.
What's in your portfolio right now?
Right now, biggest positions are Hyperliquid, Pump Fund, a lot of Bitcoin, some Monero, and a lot of stables to be honest, and then in and out of memes pretty quickly.
Have you ever been scammed?
Bro, so many times. Famously, last cycle, I had a business partner of mine that scammed me pretty bad. It happens all the time, but you do live and you learn from it. So, less frequently recently, but my early years, everyone was finessing me.
How would you describe your trading style in one sentence?
Betting on attention and things getting more or less attention.
Can we go see your rooftop?
Of course, let's go explore it. Right through here. Ladies first.
Thank you. What does second degree thinking actually mean?
So most people, I think in trading or life, you're looking at if A happens, then B. And second degree thinking is if A happens, then B, then C. And just that little edge differentiates you a lot and lets you actually catch bigger swings that are less crowded trades.
How many positions do you hold at once?
As little as possible. I think split focus in any aspect in life isn't great, so try to keep it down to 1, 2, maybe 3, but never more than that.
Technical analysis, useful or overrated?
Not very useful. I mean, for certain types of trading, yeah, but for me, it's not what I do often, and I think heavily overrated.
What's the biggest mistake new traders make?
I think new traders focus too much on technical analysis, on I think things that aren't exactly true, instead of just thinking logically. You're trying to learn very complex things that aren't applicable in a lot of scenarios and overcomplicating things for yourself. The main thing is just keep it simple and do what you understand.
When do you know it's time to sell?
When it's no longer good to buy. I think a lot of people will look at, is it a good time to buy or sell? If you wouldn't buy right now, then you should sell. And if you wouldn't sell right now, then you should buy.
How do you handle a losing streak?
Don't be a bitch, tough it out, keep going, and I think don't be a pussy.
What book changed how you think about money?
The Creature of Jekyll Island is a good one to understanding how, I guess, valueless or fake money is.
Last book you finished?
$100 Million Office by Alex Mosey. By the way, a very, very good one.
Do you actually read a book a week, or is that cap?
It used to be true. Now, unfortunately, it's not. I used to have a lot, I didn't have as many team and meetings and other stuff, so I used to have a lot more time to delegate to reading. But these days, it literally simply doesn't work. I try to read maybe 1 or 2 a month, but there's months where I'll do more or less, but definitely I'm not as consistent with reading as I should be and as I was early in my journey.
Physical books or Kindle?
Physical book always. I think if you can read the words and the knowledge that they're giving you, so much more useful.
Best book ever?
Ooh. Marcus Aurelius' Meditations for me is the greatest of all time, written thousands of years ago and still applicable. And in terms of modern books, probably Persuasion, the Psychology of Influence is one of the best ones.
Do you meditate?
I used to more than I do right now. I think there's a lot of different forms of meditation. Sometimes just going for a walk without the phone or listening to a podcast. I think are different types of meditation, but I used to be much more dialed with it, like a lot of things that I am right now.
How do you stay so disciplined when nobody's watching?
There's always someone watching. Like you're doing it. A lot of people want to put on a show for other people, but the number one person you got to impress is yourself. So you'll know if you're not doing things right.
What's a habit you tried and quit?
Oh, there's a bunch of them. I have a grave list of tried everything. I would recommend people try stuff out. You might see things online, things are fad, things not real. Try a bunch of stuff out, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And the things I do today are things I've tried and stuck with over the years.
Can you show us your screen time? How many hours a day?
Oh, it's so bad. It's probably 12 plus, at least 12 plus, and I'm not proud of it. Most of it though is productive stuff, and I do have a guilty pleasure. I will scroll, and I'm not a perfect human, but as much as possible, try to use the phone to be productive. It is the greatest tool, but also the greatest enemy for any entrepreneur.
Do you like journaling?
I do love journaling. That's been one of the things I've kept consistent with over the years. It's very cool. I have journals from when I was like a little kid. So you can see me at like 13, 14, writing about, oh, I want to make my first $1,000. I want to become this type of person. So for me, it's epic to be able to read back and see, 15-year-old Maritz's brain and see what was a big ass leaf on the floor. See what he's hoping and dreaming for. And like, it's so cool because oftentimes you get caught up, like you take things for granted. Like I'm doing well by a lot of standards, but like I don't feel accomplished. And then I read like what I used to dream about and I was like, oh shit, I'm actually living that life. Like, I'm traveling, I'm doing cool stuff, I'm staying in cool villas. So that is very cool. And that's why journaling, not only get clarity, but also be able to look back.
Do you think university is worth it?
I think it's overhated on. I think it can be good if you're a very particular type of person, if you're a specialist. I thought I was going to uni. I got into some good unis and I did well in school. And if you look at old videos of me, I was like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to go to uni. But then the bull market came, it didn't make as much sense to me, but there is value in it, but only go to uni if you know what you want to get out of it. Don't go because someone tells you to, because your parents want you to go.
What would you be doing if crypto didn't exist?
Still something online, probably something SaaS or software related was always appealed to me, but I love content creation, so yeah, things in those lines.
What's one thing school should teach but doesn't?
That's a long laundry list. I think there's plenty. I think school is vilified, but I get it for entrepreneurs. A lot of people are like, oh, I hate school, it didn't serve me. Like, I did well in school. I had a lot of friends I still speak to. I did well in class. And yeah, of course, you're not gonna like learn things about entrepreneurship, but that's not what school's for. So I think it's a good environment, but I wish it taught me more psychology, team-based type things, because I think for me, that's something I struggled with early, was a lot of stuff about like building teams and communicating the right way to people.
Best investment you've ever made outside of crypto?
Probably traveling. Like I guess, more an expense than an investment, but it's done well for me. If you look at a lot of the most successful people, it doesn't matter if it's Steve Jobs, whoever it is, like they had their breakthroughs while traveling. So I think for me, going around, seeing the world, having the freedom, meeting new people was like inevitably a ROI thing. So I guess that makes it a good investment.
Worst investment you've ever made?
Probably this whiteboard. I haven't been using it too much, completely empty. No, NFTs. I fell for the NFT stuff last cycle. I bought a bunch of different NFTs and I got smoked, bro. And rugged on me. It was a bunch of bad stuff. Like, yeah.
What's the loneliest part of doing this young?
Not many other people. A lot of my friends have personal differences and you're in different life paths. So a lot of the people that I get along with are much older. So I guess that is pretty lonely, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
What's something you're bad at that people would never guess?
I'm horrible with tech. A lot of people, I even moved my setup to a more basic setup. I used to have PCs, but now I just use my laptop. I'm so bad with tech, and people think because I work online or because I'm in crypto, I'm really good at tech. I do not understand the first thing. I always ask friends or brother for the hype with the Wi-Fi. I'm not a tech savvy person at all.
What's the biggest sacrifice you've made for this?
Gave up a lot of my life. I think from the age of 13 to 17, I didn't leave my room much. I missed out on a lot of social things. Your friends would go play football or to a party, and of course I occasionally did those, but yeah, gave up a lot of my life for it, and I guess kind of never really had the chance to be a kid or a teenager much.
Have you ever wanted to quit?
So many times. I've had times where I'm sitting there crying on my phone. I've documented so much of it, which is really cool. Of course, I'm not a robot. I'm an emotion. Things get to me. Personal life gets to me. The personal brand, all of this stuff. It is a lot. And yeah, I've had moments where I wanted to quit, but the important part is not quitting.
Bitcoin or Ethereum?
If you asked me 3 years ago, it would have been ETH, but now I'm a big Bitcoin maxi. I don't believe in ETH as much.
Okay, meme coin or blue chip?
Meme coins.
Lambo or Porsche?
Porsche. Me.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird. I feel so bad when I'm up late, which oftentimes I have to be because of time zones, but waking up early is just trust me, it's just better.
One big win or consistent small wins?
Consistent small wins, but there is also the glory in going for a home run.
Fame or wealth?
Wealth.
Retire at 25 or build forever?
That's a tough one. I feel like going out at the top, there's something very poetic about that. I think leaving the game at its peak does sound appealing, but I'll keep building, but I'll probably build in private. At that point, there is a stage where I'll step away from you guys. When I've given my lessons, when I've documented what I need to document, I will at some point disappear.
Amazing. And lastly, one piece of advice for someone who's 16 and wants to start.
just start. I don't know what you're waiting for. You can keep watching videos like this, but turn off your laptop and actually go after it.